today's session. What you are about to see in just a moment is one company that allows you to create different types of income inside it. There are multiple ways in which you can earn, and there are so many unique aspects about this company. There are so many unique aspects about this business. Something that I didn't think that I'm going to come across, that I didn't think that I'm going to find. So just pay attention for the next half an hour or so. I will try to be quick, and I'm going to highlight to you why we're focusing on this specifically and not anything else. This is something very, very powerful, something that has already positively impacted hundreds of lives, and it's something that benefited me already, because I was twice affected by this whole craziness to do with the health crisis that we are all experiencing. And without this, I don't know what would have happened. So the company, I'm going to talk about that in just a second. The first one is this for me? That's the question that we get from a lot of people, because after all, nobody really likes to be wasting time. So we want to be sure that if we are about to watch something, that we can actually benefit in some way. I'm going to turn up my video because I'm going to be pacing around the office whilst explaining it. It's going to be much easier. So this is absolutely for anybody. It doesn't matter where you're from, your background. It doesn't matter what you've done before, what type of opportunities you've been part of. Anybody can do this. Anybody can be part of this. And you will see those things in just a second. So before we start, in terms of the equipment, all you need is a phone, a laptop or a computer, and then you've got everything that you need. This is actually for regular people. This has been designed for people like you and me. Think about these companies that emerged these past 2 decades. Some of them have been out there for a little bit longer, but just think about the technology space that the biggest technology companies that we see today. Zoom, especially since the lockdowns. Alphabet, that's the company behind Google. Facebook, Microsoft, Apple, Samsung, the fastest growing companies in the world. Still today, because we are consuming technology. We are embracing technology more than ever before. This industry is growing very, very fast. Now, the entertainment space, especially now since lockdowns, this space has been growing like crazy as well. NVIDIA, that's the company that's producing phones as well as graphic cards, and they're moving into the gaming space even more right now. Nintendo, nobody needs to explain who they are. Sony, Netflix, Tencent. Tencent owns several big gaming companies. It's one of the biggest gaming companies in the world, and YouTube. And then we see new financial services. Companies like Wirex, Binance, Coinbase, and you'll be surprised to know that IBM, MasterCard, and Amazon are very much focused on new financial services. Blockchain, cryptocurrency, they're very much in there as well. So what you are about to see in just a second, the company that I'm about to talk about is part of these 3 industries, the fastest growing industries in the world today, even in these difficult times. So the company is called Super.One. Super.One is a mobile gaming and technology company, and we are on a mission to develop a world-class gaming platform where our members are partners in the business and are rewarded generously to help us become a billion-dollar brand. So I did say gaming. I need you to really be open-minded until the end of this presentation, because the games that you're going to see here are games for busy adults. This is not something that teenagers or little kids would play. This is a completely different concept. But the company found a space. They found this kind of, they're creating their own niche essentially inside of this space, inside of the whole gaming space. Now, think about this before we go any further. Because some people may think, what's the potential? Should I be part of this? First of all, you don't have to be a gamer. You don't have to play. You don't need to be a player. You can just benefit from the growth of the business. Because think about the biggest games in the world. Probably some games that you've played yourself, like Clash of Clans, Candy Crush, Pokemon, all of those massive, massive games. And what they have created. They've generated billions of dollars in terms of revenue. Imagine being at the very beginning, and imagine them giving you an opportunity to create your own network where you are able to receive commissions, micro commissions from any purchase that happens inside the network. Imagine being part of Clash of Clans when that first launched, 2012, 8 years ago, and being one of the first few, like inside of that first few thousand people who joined that. And then imagine them having a referral system where everybody is introduced by somebody else, and you're creating this network of members. Like you invited maybe 5 people, then somebody else invited 10, somebody else invited 15. You're all connected. After a couple of years, you check your back office, you check your app, and you have thousands of people. You have 50, 60, 100,000 people because of that ripple effect. So that's what you can create here. And you can benefit from all these micro commissions. Every time somebody's spending money, you're going to benefit from that. So what they're working on, I already said that this is a platform for busy adults, because they are creating a combination of these two platforms. Netflix, the most popular streaming platform in the world. Everybody knows Netflix. You are logging in. You've got categories of movies: thriller, action, drama, documentary, new releases, and then dozens of movies inside of every category. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The most popular quiz show in the world that's been running for over 21 years. Every single week, they still have shows that run every single week in several countries around the world, even today. Simple concept: somebody can win $1 million. They just have to answer 10 questions correctly. That's all. 10 questions correctly, and then the fireworks. The fireworks blast, and then somebody just won a lot of money, basically. Simple concept. But thousands of people are trying to get in. But only one person ever gets a chance to be in that show that week. So what Super.One is working on is a Netflix of mobile gaming. It's a combination of both, because our games will be interest and knowledge based. So there will be no strategy, no shooting, no action, no racing, no card games. We don't want that. We've got too many platforms as it is already out there. We don't want to be another copycat. We are creating interest-based games. You'll be answering questions to do with different interests, different topics, things that we are already interested in: music, movies, cars, sport, fitness, diet. We don't just sleep, we don't just eat, and we don't just work, right? We all have other things that we do outside of these things. Probably you've got some browsers open on your phone, on your laptop or computer. You've watched some videos on YouTube to do with fitness, with diet. These are the games that you'll be able to play. And because everything is done in-house, this platform truly offers limitless growth possibilities. Now, this is how games more or less would look like. Actually, the design has changed a little bit since I'm going to talk about this partnership in just a second. It's so much nicer than this, but we need to update this slide. But that's how it's going to be. You're going to have some image and text, and you've got to answer questions. Is this Rihanna on this picture? If you'd answered no, you would have been wrong. If you'd answered yes, you would have been right. The moment the game loads, the clock starts. And then you've got to answer 10 questions as fast as you can. And the moment you finish answering your last question, the clock is going to stop. And then the game is going to compare. How many questions did you answer? 8 out of 10 in 10.9. The other person, also 8 out of 10, but in 11.1. You were faster, you won. No gambling, no luck. It's up to us. It's up to us who's going to win, who's going to lose. That's the beauty of this platform. Because it's 2020, soon 2021, you're going to see a lot happening in terms of user experience. There's going to be fireworks when somebody wins. Images will be coming to life. There's going to be movements. There's going to be different sound. This is going to be very exciting. Now, people today, and I'm sure you would agree, are spending thousands of dollars, hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on entertainment. They pay for special TV channels. They download apps. They play games they play free games, and they end up spending money on them. That's what's happening today. And in here, on top of just having fun and being entertained, you can actually swipe yourself to amazing prizes. There will be prizes like trips. There will be holidays. There will be experiences. There will be gadgets, phones, tablets, computers. But there is just one thing that people need right now more than anything else, and that's cash. Most people have been in some way affected, and by far the biggest group negatively, by this craziness that is happening around the world today. And cash is something that people need more than anything else. And in here, again, start putting those pieces, those things that I've just explained together. No gambling, no luck. Every game will have a winner. If you see a game when somebody can win $1 million, somebody's going to take that prize. There will be other prizes, of course, $10, $100, $20, $2,000, $5,000, all sorts of different cash prizes. But there will be also games where somebody's going to take $1 million. And the money is going to be sent directly to that person's wallet within seconds, because they are using blockchain technology to process transactions much faster. So again, no gambling. They've got a legal opinion from a big law firm in London called Bird, and also they pay for all the images and videos to get the images, one of the biggest stock image platforms in the world. Now, this partnership was announced a few weeks back, and it's absolutely massive. Randomly enough, I was in a gym this morning, and one person in there, we started talking, and he asked me, "So what do you do?" I'm helping one European company I'm helping the company to build a community. I'm building a community for a gaming company that's going to be releasing their game onto the market very soon. That's what I said to him. And he said to me, "Wow, how random. I'm actually working for PlayStation." That guy is a social media guy for PlayStation, and he's working off of their London office. So we just started talking. And I said, "Fantasy is developing the gaming platform for Super.One." And he said, "Wow, I know these guys. They're massive." And they truly are. Fantasy developed applications for Facebook, for Microsoft, for Google, Disney, Netflix, Samsung, Huawei, Tesla, Mitsubishi, Ford, as you can imagine. There are many, many other clients on this list. We just didn't want to make this slide too big. These are clients of Fantasy. I didn't just put random names on it. Go on their website and check. You will see all of these names. This is the biggest company in the world in terms of app design. There's no bigger, the biggest. 3 massive offices, London, New York, and San Francisco. And the applications are being used by 3.5 billion people. So if you're happy with how your Netflix looks like, if you're happy with how your Facebook application looks like, or maybe you're driving a Tesla car, and if you're happy with this whole user interface that operates the car, essentially, then that's the quality of the gaming platform that you can expect. So I'm sure that you realize now, I'm sure that you would agree and understand why we're so excited about this, because this is going to be huge. Now, fantasy.co, that's the website. Please add this to your due diligence. Whatever list you have, I'm sure that you are working off of something. Just you're ticking boxes probably. Many people who are seeing this, they have been part of other companies before. They've tried to do something before, and they've developed their own system in which they analyze opportunities in businesses. You need to add this. You need to check out this website. It's absolutely huge. Now, there's going to be a lot of games to do with sport, of course. So Formula One, tennis, there's going to be cricket, there's going to be basketball, UFC, NFL, football, and many, many other sports. Because millions of people are passionate about the favorite teams, about the favorite clubs. And look, football, 3.5 billion, cricket, 2.5, basketball, 2.2. Those are fan bases. Those are people who are following these sports. This one club, Manchester United, 650 million people follow it, 650 million. These guys spend a lot of money on merchandise, on season tickets, on special apps, just so that they can watch their favorite teams and clubs performing live. And they're going to go crazy when this thing is out. They'll be playing games to do with their favorite teams and clubs. They'll be winning prizes. They'll be overtaking each other on global leaderboards. They will be sharing it all the time. And that's going to create a huge growth. Now, there will be other games. Not everybody's into sport. So there will be games to do with architecture, capital cities of the world, music, movies, cars, all of these things. Now, that's that thing that I also paid attention to the most. I said to myself already towards the end of last year, I will never ever work with a brand new company, with a startup. This is not a startup. The company behind Super.One, they've been going since 2013, 7 years. Their first 4 years, purely experimenting, playing with the technology, upgrading it, releasing different tests, different concepts of games onto the market, just to figure out what to focus on exactly. 2017, they settled on a trivia-like game, on the concept where you've got to answer questions, and that's how we can win prizes. They've decided that that's what they're going to focus on. 25,000 players, 1 million gameplays, available on 190 app stores. But they were trying to do everything by themselves back then. And they were pretty good in terms of technology.
but they thought that they would be able to build a community much easier. They realized that's not the strongest side. So they made a massive change in April 2018. That's when Super.One was born, 2.5 years ago. They've announced that they will release a very aggressive affiliate program, affiliate plan. At that point, they empowered people like you and me. They said, if you guys help us to grow the community, we're going to reward you for it very generously on an ongoing basis. At that point, they basically announced that they will allow us to create our customer bases, our member player bases, and we will be rewarded for again, growing, helping them grow on an ongoing basis. Every time when somebody who's signed up under you spends money, you're going to be making money. That's what they've done. Very powerful concept. Again, just keep on thinking about that ripple effect. That what happens when you bring a few and they bring a few and they bring a few. That's what you can enjoy here, these micro commissions. So they spend the next 2 years experimenting. They did a couple of trial runs. They've tested different compensation plans, different models, and now finally everything is finished. The affiliate platform that we use to help the company to grow, it's fully ready, it's fully optimized, it's live, and you can now be part of it and enjoy those instant commissions. So there will be a social media platform. You'll be able to talk to other friends. You'll be able to create lists of friends. You'll be able to see other people's profiles. Why would you want that? Because there will be multiplayer games, 2-player and multiplayer. So when you see a game, Hollywood movies, top price $50,000, and you also see that you need 2 players, what are you going to do? You're going to scan through your friends list in order to find the best person you can play this game together with. So you're going to see those statistics in people's profiles. So you're playing games together, winning prizes together, going on trips together. Just imagine the type of stories that this could create. Think about the social media. What's going to happen when people start winning money? They're going to share on Facebook, on Instagram, or TikTok, Snapchat, even before they tell their families. Think about influencers. The biggest companies in the world, they don't spend so much money on TV and radio advertising anymore. They spend it on influencers because the results are so much better. That's what's going to happen here. Some of these guys are already in. That's going to create a massive growth. Now, if you want to play games where you can win cash, you need to spend some cash. Games would cost around $1, typically less, to play. But we're not spending pounds, euros, dollars, rupees, just like the majority of games that you can download from the App Store or Google Play Store that have their own currencies, in-game currencies. We also have ours. We call it a gaming credit. So you need gaming credits, as you can see here, in order to play games and win cash. So how do you buy gaming credits? Well, right now, we are in a pre-launch, so the process is a little bit different. You can buy gaming credits if you buy a SuperWallet. And together with that, anybody who joins this right now, in this pre-launch, it's kind of for early adopters, but honestly, we're just a couple of months away from the gaming platform launching because it's going to be later this year. So I suppose we should be calling ourselves early adopters, but it's not really that early. We're nearly there. But yes, anybody who buys the SuperWallets right now is also going to get this bonus, digital tokens, free of charge. And both of these things are very powerful. Why should you buy gaming credits right now? Because you're getting them at a huge discount, 90%. That's 10 times more. So if you have a particular amount of money that you would want to spend to be part of this, anybody who's waiting, like, look at this. If you're going to wait to the gaming platform, that amount of money could give you possibly 500 chances to play these games and win cash. But anybody who joins right now will have 5,000. So which one is better? Is it better to join now and get 10 times more, or wait 2 or 3 months and get 90% less? That's the difference. So gaming credits. And I said at the very beginning, because some people ask me this question, so I'm addressing it early into presentations these days. You don't need to be a player. You don't need to play games. The majority of us, we are going to be spending 90% or 95% of our gaming credits on invitations. That's even more powerful. That's how we can build your network. That's how we can build your customer base. And following that ripple effect, that a dozen people can turn into hundreds, hundreds can turn into thousands very, very quickly. So every time when you're sharing gaming credits with others, they are signing up. They are your customers. Some of them will spend money, some of them won't. That's just how it is. but that's just the law of maths. Somebody will spend, somebody will carry on playing, somebody will be buying something. So everybody who's signing up under you, they're your customers for life. They can't change. They already signed up, and this is a 100% affiliate network. So everybody's going to be signing up under somebody. That's how it's structured. That's how the company's doing it. And the biggest companies in the world, they are heavily embracing this word of mouth type of advertisement, rather than themselves relying on their marketing budgets and trying to generate leads from cold advertising. The majority of companies are starting to develop much stronger referral-based systems, because they understand that it's much easier for people to do it. It's much easier for others to share certain opportunities among their friends and family members. So every time when you're sharing gaming credits, you can literally you'll be able to give 50 gaming credits to one person, 100 to another, 200 to another, and tell them, listen, 50 gaming credits, that's enough for you to play 5 cash games where you can win $1 million. Do you think they're going to download the app? Of course they will. You are giving them everything they need. They just need to download and start playing games. That's the beauty, and they can win money. So later on, you'll be able to just send links to games with these, we call them battle challenges. And without even giving away or giving up your gaming credits, you can just send people links to games, and they will be signing up under you. So they're spending money, you're making money every time. This is the first passive income, and that's something that excites us the most. Now, there's more. The company's going to be making money from advertisements, from gaming credits, and there will be other services like money shopping and travel launching next year. Whatever money the company's making, whatever profits they're making, they're going to be sharing that with us. Everybody who's got digital tokens, you can only get them during the pre-launch. Later on, I'm not sure what's going to happen once the game is out, but you can get these gaming credits, you can get these tokens, digital tokens right now. The quicker you buy your package, the more of these gaming credits and the more of these tokens you're going to receive, because the number of them will be reducing over time. And because they're using blockchain, they're going to be sharing that profit with us several times every single day. And the money will be sent to our external wallets. Now, again, I talked about this before at the beginning, because I think it's important. Because I still think that gaming is for children, for teenagers. I used to be a heavy gamer. When I got my first computer when I was 12, that's pretty much what I did, pretty much what my son does right now. Yeah, not the best thing, but you know how it is. It's just, in this world, it's crazy. So I played heavily, and then I kind of stopped. I don't really play games, because right now, if I were to be spending 2 or 3 or 4 hours gaming, I would feel really, really bad. That instead of working out what I should do to help my family, financially especially, that playing games, adults playing games right now, it's kind of silly. It kind of feels a little bit stupid. But again, our games are completely different, because they are super fast. They last between 10 or 15 seconds, and our games are actually going to help you become smarter rather than dumber, because you're not playing silly games inside of Super.One. You're playing games about the things that you are already interested in, about things that can genuinely positively benefit or impact your life. Games to do with fitness, games to do with diet. Our games will be encouraging you to learn about the things that you are already interested in. If you are constantly in a top 50 in that fitness category, but you're not quite winning prizes just yet, that platform will be encouraging you to study fitness more, to read a few books, to watch some videos, educational videos on YouTube. That's the difference. But look at these 3 games. $11.8 billion. 4 companies. $11.8 billion. 4 games, not companies. Each of these companies, they have way more games. But just these 4. And they are free. It's incredible. It's incredible. This space is growing. Technology, gaming, and new financial services, the fastest growing industries in the world right now. We are part of all 3 of them. The focus is on building a huge community, of course. We are in 173 countries today, but our presence is it's very, very tiny. We are at the very beginning. We are just into thousands, but we're going to start growing from here very fast. And the moment the game is out, the gaming platform is out, then the momentum is going to really start building. We're going to be doubling, tripling, maybe even overnight. So 2 packages that you can choose from, $100 to $500. Again, it's a pre-launch. Later on, you will be able to just make a $2 top up, $3 top up, $5 top up. But right now, you're ordering in bulk, essentially. It's like going to one of these massive supermarkets, Costco or whatever else. You're buying in bulk, you're getting so much more. So these are the gaming credits that you're getting. 500 offers way more than 5 times 100. Digital tokens, you're getting way more. Compensation plan. So you will have 5 ways to earn in a 100 and 8 ways to earn in a 500. This Supercode 100 income stream typically is only reserved for $100 packages. But the 500 package, as you're kind of probably noticing already, our $500 package is a true bundle package. So all the benefits of the 100 are included in a 500 plus more. So you also have access to this income stream. Now, before I go any further, I need you to also know that these packages are one-time purchase. You will not be spending money every month. There is no activation fee, no startup cost. You are buying one package and that is it. And you will forever have access to these income streams that come with it. You don't have to be spending any additional money, only if you wanted to. If you get the 100 right now and you say, I want to have access to the extra 3, that's when you would then decide, okay, I'm going to buy the 500 now, I'm ready. But nobody's putting any pressure on you. There's no time. There's no timestamp. Supercode 500, only for the 500. It's the super founder bonus. This one goes away this month. After this month, nobody will be able to become a super founder to have access to this income stream. Extremely powerful. This is going to be very lucrative, but this goes away. We have less than 300 seats left. Either we run out of seats or we hit the end of the month and that is it. No more founding members. Performance pool bonus, that's launching very, very soon. We've got the system that is being prepared right now. That's another income stream that is just about to come out. You only have access to it if you go for the 500. And the weekly competitions where you can win as much as $500. The founder of the company will be announcing 11 winners today, and 4 people will get $500 prizes. 4 people, crazy. So 2 packages that you can purchase later on. They come with different number of gaming credits, different number of tokens, and of course they come with their own income streams as well. That's the reason why you would want them, really, because you'll be able to make money a lot faster. Now, I'm going to read out very quickly the income disclaimer. It's important. I'm sure that you're understanding by now. You understand by now that we are building something very real. This is not one of these money-changing hands type of programs that we see out there. There are so many of them. So many of these crazy opportunities where 99% of people lose money and only 1% makes. That's not what we're doing here. We are building a real business. So while we make every effort to ensure that we accurately represent all the products and services of Super.One and the potential for income, it should be noted that earnings and income statements are estimates only. There is no assurance that examples of past earnings can be duplicated in the future, as with any business. Your results might vary and will be based on your individual capacity, business experience, expertise, and level of desire. You need to do some work. You need to take some action in order to make money. That's basically what it is. So the compensation plan is called the Triple Magic. Incredibly rewarding, the most rewarding plan that I have ever seen. And honestly, we're making it even better. We're not stopping. Everything is fully functional as per the design, but we're improving the design even further. So instant commissions. We are all being paid instantly here. Real commissions that are being delivered to your external wallet. Basically, you're gonna, in your settings of the application, you're gonna select, you're going to add where you want your commissions to be sent to, and the company will be pushing them out within seconds. So imagine enrolling somebody. They just bought a package. You enrolled somebody, they bought a package. Within seconds, the system pushes out your money to you. You do not do a withdrawal. You are not waiting for your money a week, 2 weeks, or a month, like in a job. You are enrolling somebody, they buy a package. A few seconds later, you are starting to receive commissions. That's how long it's going to be. This is the fastest paying affiliate program in the world. So the plan, I'm going to list these things very quickly because normally when I see things like this, when I watch things like this for the very first time, I get overwhelmed. So we are not going to be going heavily into these things because I know how it is to be on the other side. So I just want you to know these 2 things. There are 2 main types of income that you can develop if you help the company to grow. An active one, when you refer somebody, you're going to make money. And a leveraged one, when your team refers, people who are already working with you, when they refer others, you will also be able to make money. So this is a very balanced compensation plan. It works to your advantage in both of these areas. So fast start bonus, everybody's got access to it. Everybody. It does not matter what package you have or what title you have. We have these titles, they are ranks, like promotions that you can get here. They can achieve very fast. Unlimited income. Always, 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 everybody's got access to it. Now, the binary bonus, at this point, you are able to actually activate already the second income stream just by enrolling 2 people. And you will also start enjoying the leveraged income already at that point. And this is the only element of the plan where how much money you can make per week is limited, it's capped. You're gonna see those weekly caps in just a moment. Now, direct matching. Once your team is making money from binary, you'll be able to make a percentage. If you enroll them, it's 30%. If others enroll them in your team, it's 10%. Leveraged income is kicking in at this point. You are in a gym, you are sleeping, you are on a holiday, and the money's coming in. If you put some effort at the beginning. Performance, well, that's about to come out. This is going to be very lucrative for the people who are enrolling others, who are helping the company to grow. Supercode. So every package comes with its own supercode commission. So 100, $10 commissions, 500, $50 commissions, 10%, 1,000 supercode, $100 commissions, 2,500, $250 commissions. Just imagine getting a few of those $50 commissions a couple of times a week. That's going to be a huge help. And right now, probably the most important thing, and people are now realizing how important it is to get yourself out of debt completely. Whatever mortgage you have, whatever loans you have, get rid of that all. That's the most important thing right now. That's what's on people's minds, because they realize that this crazy situation have put many people into some financial difficulty. Now, the founding member, the super founder, that goes away towards the end of this month, as I said before. Unlimited income. And unlimited income potential, leveraged income, 100% matching bonus. This is big. This is a big one. How to become a super founder. That's the only one that I'm going to explain. Get yourself the 500 super wallet, either now or a little bit later, but don't wait too long. You've got only this month to do it, and enroll 3 people who will also buy 500 packages. Less than 300 spaces. It's either going to be we're going to fill up the spaces, or we're going to hit the end of the month, and this income stream goes away. So you need to hurry up. Whatever these 3 guys make, whatever your first free on 500 make from Supercode 500 from the entire income stream, you're going to make 100% matching bonus. So let's just simplify these last 2 slides. Let me give you an example. Once let's say you went for the 500 package, you've activated all the income streams, all 8 that come with it. You've enrolled Tom. Here's what you're going to get: $25 fast start bonus. $50 binary bonus. If Tom, because we're building 2 teams here. If Tom goes onto your smaller team, $50 binary bonus. $60 supercode bonus. $135. Not many people today around the world, and it doesn't matter if it's Ghana or if it's the US, can say that they're making $135 today per day. This is just you enrolling 1 person. That is it. How many times do you think you can do it? I want you to scale it up, scale it down. Maybe you're watching this for the very first time. Maybe you've never done anything to do with some type of an online business opportunity sharing with others before. Maybe you can do this twice a week. That's going to be $270 times 4. That's a substantial figure. It's very quickly building up. Now it gets even better. It gets better. Leveraged income. Passive income and leveraged income are the most beautiful concepts in the world, because you are able to make money from other people's efforts. Other people's efforts. You're not trading your time for money every time. So you went to bed. You are in Europe. You live in Europe. Tom is in the US. For Tom, it's too early. You're sleeping. Tom invited Lisa onto our next presentation. Lisa decided to also buy the 500 super wallet. Tom already got his commissions. Now you're going to get 50 binary, $15 direct matching bonus, $5 downline matching bonus, and $50 super founder bonus if you manage to secure it. That's $120. Imagine waking up tomorrow. You haven't done anything yet, but you've got others. You've got other people. You've given them some support. You've showed them what to do. We've got the training on the inside, by the way. And now these guys are busy. They are enrolling. They are making money, and you are also making money. $120. Again, you may be experienced. Maybe you've done something like this before. Imagine this happening to you twice a week, maybe twice a day. What would that do to your income? Now, here's what we do. Here's how we work. When you enroll 2 people, you'll become a star and you activate the binary bonus. That's your second income stream already live. When you help your two to enroll two each, you'll become a superstar and you activate your third income stream, the direct matching bonus. And from then on, you would just be repeating the whole process. Who is in your team who is not a star yet? Who is in your team who is not a superstar yet? You are just assisting them. You are just supporting them to become stars and superstars. You are enrolling new members. You are helping them to become stars and superstars. And you're reaching and you're achieving these promotions. Your weekly cap in terms of binary income is increasing. You can earn more and more and more. You're reaching the top of the plan. Remember that you've got this, the binary is the only one with a limit. You've got 9 other income streams of unlimited income potential. Unlimited. We only build from one account. You don't create some crazy 3 accounts, 4 accounts, 5 accounts. You just have one account that you're using to build this. This is the most powerful way to do this actually here. To summarize, here's what you're gonna get. So again, you've got 2 starter packages, 100 and 500. We also have a $10 super start. So many people these past 5, 6, 7 years have been scammed. Let's just say how it is. They've been part of these crazy deals, some daily, whatever, all of these things. And now when you show them something, they're very skeptical. Maybe this happened to you. They're very doubtful, they're fearful. So the reason why we have this $10 pack is to give people that opportunity to test our system so that they don't just need to believe us when we speak, when we say these things, but they can experience that. They can experience the plan, they can see that commissions are being released, all of those things. That's the reason why we've got this $10 superstar. Very powerful way. Now, you're gonna have access to a turnkey business with instant commissions. That's what you're getting here. You don't need to create your own products. You don't need to be spending any money on advertising. You don't need to be creating prototypes and testing them in a market, doing any type of market research. You've got everything here for one-time payment. You're gonna have access, of course, to fun, exciting, and rewarding gaming platform that has been developed by Fantasy and Super.One working together. Again, is the quality of the Netflix, of Netflix, okay? Is the quality of Facebook okay to you? That's the quality of the product that you're gonna get. Now, great ways to build a customer base. Look at other opportunities, please. I actually encourage you to research the market, to see what else is out there that is real, that is genuine, and that has a real product. I have to say that. There are many, many things where there is no product. People are just moving money to each other. That's it. We don't do these things. This is a real business. You can build your team. You can develop an income, several different types of income, simply sharing gaming credits with others, simply sending links to games with others, and also inviting people onto webinars like this. We do not want you to be presenting. If you are going to be spending more than 2 minutes inviting somebody to watch a webinar or inviting them into our group, Super Community on Facebook, you are doing this wrong. We already have several corporate presenters. We just want you to be inviting people onto presentations and then following up. That's it. Exclusive access to private resources, training. We're going to have a big corporate update today with lots and lots of things happening and being announced. Now, let me just, because you saw that image of Rihanna, and maybe you thought, that looks a bit dated or whatever. That's an old one from previous versions with previous designs. Look at what Fantasy had given us some updates as to where they are now with regards to the development. That's how these things will look like. Just look at this, what's going to be happening. This is going to be so powerful. Now, I'm just about to play a very, very short video, just a couple of minutes max. But we're using Zooms for these webinars. Zoom is pushing down the quality of when we play videos or during these webinars. So I don't know what you're going to see. I don't know what you're going to hear. It kind of depends on your internet connection and all those things. So the video might be a little bit choppy, but you're going to get a link to it from the person who shared the link to this webinar with you. So just bear with me and then we'll be able to finish. Super. Incredibly, incredibly powerful videos. I'm getting goosebumps every time when I'm watching this. Take charge. Honestly, this one thing that we all know, that we've all have learned from 2020, is that we can no longer rely on a single source of income that comes from a job or some type of government assistance. How many of you have actually been affected by what's happening out there right now? It's absolutely crazy. People have lost money. People have lost jobs. People are on reduced pay. And that's just what's happening in the world right now. It's insane. Everybody's got to have something else just to provide for the households. So again, go back to the person who shared the link to this webinar with you. Ask them for the link to create your free account. It's free. We do not charge for you to be able to access our affiliate platform. I've seen companies that do, and it's just insane that they do. But we don't charge anything. It's free to set up your account. But if you're ready to buy a package, do it today. As I said before, the number of gaming credits and the number of tokens will be reducing very fast. You want to be able to say a year, 2 years, 3 years from now that I was there. I was there when these guys didn't even have the gaming platform just yet. Think about that ripple effect. What's going to happen when you invite 5, they invite 5, they invite 5, somebody invites 10 or 15, 20. After a couple of years, your small network, or what maybe have seemed small initially, develops into hundreds, thousands, or hundreds of thousands. That's what I want to happen to you. That's it from me. I'm hoping that you've enjoyed this presentation. Thank you for staying to the very end. And I'm also hoping that we're going to see each other on the update, on a corporate call later on today. Take care. Bye-bye.